Hello, hello. There we go. That'll take a while for the preview to load up. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the second map from Strawberry Jam number 26. This is Elderstar by Biw, apparently based on an album by David Bowie. I thought Skeletons and Songs with all the maps based on albums was a previous jam, but here we are. There's already a custom resource pack clearly going on. This cobblestone and regular stone is in a weird colour. Custom resource pack. I already pressed the death counter button. Apparently the black hole is going to be trapped, so there's a thing. Custom lighting mechanic. Presumably we'll figure out how that works fully. I don't know if creatures here also means me. It might do. So we should watch out for sunlight until we know otherwise. Easy, medium, or hard. I haven't actually checked. Let's lock that onto normal. Do not cheat. Complete a monument. Have fun. Give feedback. Okay. Yeah. That book started on page 2. That book started off on page 4. But that's fine. Quite a few maps seem to do that. Flick through the books to make sure that they say things and then don't reset them properly. It's far from the first time I've seen that. That torch is not providing very much light. Is that a retextured redstone torch? It is a retextured redstone torch. Okay. More retextured redstone torches. Wooden pick, wooden axe, some arrows once we get a few bits of flint. We've got some wood. Wood is good. Now, is this real cobble? Or is this going to be more slabs? This is real cobble. That isn't, though. Also, that is peculiar straight off the bat. This is a 1.15.2 map. That was a silverfish block, but it didn't sound exactly quite right, and it didn't break instantly, which silverfish blocks are supposed to do in this version. I think that is actually a completely different block. That... yeah. This is some kind of wood, which has been retextured to look like cobble, and which has been modified with some data pack or something to spawn a silverfish when you break it. That is very interesting. I've never seen that before. Yeah, because it sounds the same as this. Doesn't break more quickly with an axe, though, which is weird. I'll have to go into creative mode once I'm done with this, just to see what kind of block that is, because I am very curious. Okay. We can make a stone pick. We can make a stone sword. Don't think I really need a stone axe at the moment. Those are white flame particles. You are an extremely unusual looking skeleton. You are an unusual looking creeper. Albino creeper. We got a prot, we got a piercing, best enchantment in the game. We got some speed and armor leggings. Already out of torches. Not that I don't think they're at all useful anyway. That is a weird texture. What texture is that? That is peculiar. What have we got in here? Shoes. More food. Okay. Does this wither me? This does wither me. Cool. Regen in the dark, wither in the light. We have a custom skybox going on. There is an eclipse outside. That explains why all the mobs are so white then. Probably is not too much vitamin D around here. What is this? What are you? A dead brain coral block. Is that what they usually look like? Pretty sure they usually look whiter than this. I think that's retextured as well to amp the green up. I like all these textures. Oh jeez. That is a golden chest out in the middle of all of the light. Husks are also dropping fish. Okay. Got a helmet. It has health instead of speed, and armor toughness instead of armor. Now what on earth is the best way to get over there? If I place blocks above me, does that make any difference? I don't think so. Seems to just be proximity based. Yeah, I think we're gonna need some kind of item or something to stop the sun before I can go out there and grab that chest. Does not seem like something I'm gonna be getting anytime soon. Let's just remember that it's there. We got more food, we've got a chest plate. Got a chest over there. Corridor over here. Golden apple, more food. Nice. Alright. Piercing and quick charge. There's an extremely nice bow. Not entirely sure if breaking that was a great move, but it probably was. Sure. Want me to put it in the offhand? I'll put it in the offhand. Don't have a shield yet anyway, so that's fine. Can also fire it accidentally. That's fine too. Speed boots. I'm breaking one. I want the speed for the -2 armor. Not really. It's only an extra 10%. Which is good, but I think I would rather have the extra tankiness. Anything right down at the bottom in the water? Redstone torch. Presumably a redstone torch. Nothing underneath the glowstone. Okay. What block is this? What block is this? Sand? Gravel? Whatever it is, it's dropping some weird stuff. Leather. Bones. Flint. Silverfish. Okay, well. I did want to do this. That's me a whole bunch of extra ammunition. Okay, very open area. Let's just kind of try and rotate counterclockwise around the room. Slow falling and instant health. I was hoping for a block there and ended up firing an arrow instead. No shield. Okay, we know there's a chest right the way up there somewhere. There's an anvil sat over there. Not sure what that loose block is over in the distance over there. Looks like just a regular stone to me. Do we have some more solid blocks? Yes, we do. Actually, I'm completely safe over here. An ender pearl and some wood. Ender pearl might be nice, for reasons. Okay, there is another golden chest over there. Stop firing random arrows. Okay, we just about have room for this one. So we could ender pearl over there, but we're going to have trouble getting back. Hello, hello in the chat. Yep. Okay. There's a chest over there. Trying to look for things in the ceiling, but I don't think there will be any. Chest over there. What is this? Nothing, apparently. Could just be the regen, I suppose. If everything has regen in the darkness. I wouldn't know because I already have regen, so it's not going to make any effect on me. Yeah. This one's a little bit further out. Another ender pearl. So I could have potentially pearl, very quickly loot the chest, and then pearl back again. That could work. Seems a little bit risky, though. There's a coal over there. Okay. Hey, buddy. What have we got in here? A shovel, some bows. Probably don't need the bows. I already have a very nice crossbow. Cool. I already have one of those. What else don't I need? Getting full of random stuff. Are you monumenty? You look monumenty. That looks monumenty. I think that might be monumenty. It seems monumenty. And I need a place where I can put some things, so I'm gonna head over there. Really, that just made me roll more redstone torches. That's not what I wanted. I wanted regular torches, not more redstone torches disguised as regular torches. Must be a custom crafting recipe. Or a find and replace torches with redstone torches. But more likely a custom crafting recipe. Yeah, the fact these keep dropping silverfish is pretty annoying. Let me just ignore them. Non-bow skellies. Alright. We have found a monument. It's dropped in the water. Oh good. That's pretty nice. Okay, we don't need the books, we don't need the wooden stuff. We don't need all of this food. Some of it'll do. Slow falling could be useful. I don't need all of the wood, all of the stone. I don't need this anvil. That is a sign. Keep the ender pearls, do not throw them on the ground. Okay, some of that, some of that. The shulker box. Potion. That all looks fine, I think. Okay. 3 objective map. Blue, red, black. Cool. Though I'm not sure whether or not that button actually works, based on what was said in the Discord. I think that button may be broken. Hopefully I'll find out in a minute. Hey look, there's some iron. Actually. I think I even saw a last one. But anyway. Seeing as how that was clearly supposed to set my spawn. Can I do that? Or does that not work? Do I need this on? Let's just do that. There we go. So that's clearly how it was supposed to work. Hopefully we'll never end up needing that anyway. But just in case. Drowned. Some of the worst mobs, they do literally nothing. They just stand there in the water, uncaring. One block of grass. Sure. Not entirely certain what I'm going to do with the one block of grass, but maybe it'll be useful for something. Unlikely, but maybe. Also can't do much with the one iron, yes. If you get a couple more I could make a bucket. But one on its own is not a whole lot of use. I'm not entirely sure why I'm walking around picking up all this coal either. Since it's just going to make me a whole bunch of redstone torches. Which are not overly useful. And unless I'm extremely mistaken, natural mob spawning appears to be off, so lighting up the entire place isn't going to do a whole lot anyway. Don't really need to bother too much with all of the coal. Potion. I wonder how useless making a wooden boat would be. Probably not worth it. Probably too much land in the way of all the water. Okay. There's a thing over there. There's an end crystal up there. Okay. Let's get over here and figure out what's going on. I don't want to blow it up straight away because there are bookshelves, which I think might be useful. Okay. That is an annoying position for that spawner to be. Let's grab the useful things from around this explosive contraption. Then back away. Then shoot. Another helmet, more books. Backtrack because we ran past a chest. More leggings, more books. Could put a whole bunch of unbreakings and prots on this armor. I'm gonna keep randomly firing this crossbow for the entire map. Is either a chest that was empty or that we already looted. Since there were spawners around it, I'm gonna say that it was empty. Okay. That is a block of diamond ore. Not a whole lot I can do with that right now, but let's try and remember that it's there. More shoes. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. So what are you doing down there with your own trident? Get out of here. Do you like the loyalty trident? Those are always fun. Are these spawning those trident throwers? With a long... Yeah. That's a trident thrower spawner with a long radius, so it could appear anywhere nearby. At least I think that's what's going on there. Blue wool. Anything over on this side of the area? Not especially. Don't need those. Probably don't need the third set of spare leggings. Not being hit too often. Current ones should last a while. Good day, USA horse. Whoop. No, no, no. And in this chest we have another bookshelf. An intact one. Ooh. That is actually an incredibly overpowered weapon. I'll take it. That's 9 attack damage. Yeah, it's got some attack speed on it. Still good though. Okay. Knockback 2, flint and steel. Hey there. Stop firing random arrows, me. Stop that. Gonna use up all the durability on this bow, shooting at nothings. I'd rather use up all of the durability on the bow, shooting at some things. Not nothings. Okay. Still not sure how I'm supposed to get to a couple of those golden chests out there without taking a whole bunch of damage from the sun, but... Other than that... This first area was pretty cleared. Could have just been using the shulker box, really. That would have been sensible. Blue wool. We got a whole bunch of books here. We got the rudimentary beginnings of an enchantment table set up. Where did I put that crafting table? No idea. Let's just make another. Okay. Not sure if there's even an enchantment table in the map, but we have a setup for it. We got one lapis to use with it as well. Let's do another pick. I think all the armor is perfectly fine. Spare pick. Torches, that is exactly a stack. Knockback, that can be the secondary. We should have blocks in that slot. We don't need that many arrows, because we have the trident as well. And everything else looks fine. Don't want to enchant the Covenant armor, because I think it is not worth it. Probably, hopefully, maybe some better armor up ahead that I can drop the enchantments on instead. The slot's already part broken anyway. Jump! Jump! Magma blocks are a different colour as well. As is the fire. As is pretty much everything. Okay. Not sure what I expected would happen. Too many arrows. Okay. Sunlight in the middle of the area. A block of obsidian. What do I possibly need the block of obsidian for? Is that an unusually coloured block? Kind of slight purplish tint. Stack of stone. Where did he just drop in from? Huh? Enough with all the drop creepers. We had plenty of those on the previous map. Got a whole bunch of different tunnels to walk down. Is that iron? I think that's iron. Kind of looks a different colour from the previous iron. I'm really not sure which tunnel I should be going down first. There are lots of them. Drop key reapers are a blast. Indeed they are. Indeed they are. I'm going to pretend that that castle does not exist for the time being. And also hope that we have some way to deal with the sunlight before we have to go out there. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely problematic. Lapis, golden shovel for some reason. Another bookshelf, more obsidian. We could potentially make a nether portal if we get enough obsidian. We have got the flint and steel. Probably not what I'm expected to do. Who knows? What else am I going to be using all this obsidian for? Oh, hey, a fish. Actually need the food. We have plenty. Enchanting tables. True, I could do if I get some diamonds. It is an option, I suppose. I'm not really used to crafting enchanting tables though anymore, really. Most maps these days tend to provide you with one. Yeah, that is definitely an option. Okay. I think that's all the chests in this area. What's down here, then? Lots of lighting. This is definitely some kind of gravity block then, because that one just fell on me. So, probably either sand or gravel. Not dirt. Okay, clearly never gonna run out of coal ever again. Whoops. Huh. Huh, I say. Huh. That is exactly the same. Why even bother swapping them out, actually? The only difference is the durability. Okay. That's some interesting black lava. I know it's highly unlikely there's anything down here. I don't see anything. I just want to take a closer look at the black lava because it looks fancy. It is glass. It's not actually that mean. And there is a thing down here. Did I hear pigmen? Okay. You were pre-aggroed onto me. This is a dodgy room. I'm clearly supposed to not trust the floor in this room, because it's sand. Which means it probably isn't actually trapped, because why would you make it that obvious when this is all also gravity blocks anyway? Yeah. Mending, more lapis. Something for the wall over there. Even though I'm like 90% sure this isn't trapped. Still not gonna walk on it. See, this room could be just as equally trapped. It also has a gravity block floor. It's just not as obvious. Which means I actually trust this room less than the other room. Well, I mean... I can do this. At least I could if I had a hoe on me, which I do not. Don't have any gold on me either. Some of these mobs are dropping it. Oh, hello. You're a tougher one, aren't you? Fire aspect 1 iron axe. More iron. Speaking of which, I could now make a bucket, yes. Don't actually have a crafting table on me, though. Nor did I bring one of those shulker boxes, which I really should have done. For now I have way too many things and not enough room. 8 max health, 1 attack. See, this room also looks very sketchy. This corridor also seems very sketchy. This entire place seems very sketchy. Where did you appear from? How did that creeper get behind me? Where do the creepers come from? Oomst. Oomst, bring creepers. Where are they coming from? Hello? Excuse me. Where are all these creepers appearing from? More torches. Okay. This loops back around. Oop. More iron. And more ammunition. Where's that ledge right the way up there? How do I get up there? I may have to create a staircase or something to get up there if I don't find a way that you're supposed to get up there. Okay. That does still damage me when I stand on it. No big deal. Backing all the way up. I can actually find the way back out again. Which I apparently cannot. Here it is. Maybe this time let's actually take a shulker box with us. It seems like it would be sensible, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I think so. I also think this is probably going to be more than a single stream map, by the looks of it. Okay. What have we got? We've got 3 more shelves. We've got more ores. More ores. That is a strangely coloured furnace. We need to cook some of this iron. Like that. We've got some obsidian. We've got some water that I can drink. Hydration is good. More anvils. Clang clang. One of these boots are extremely similar stats. And since these ones have mending on them, I think I'm actually going to drop a couple of protections on these. That should help a little bit. We also have got a mending here. think I have anything I want to use that on yet. Got plenty of food. Let's take the shulker box with me. Let's make a bucket. I have no more piercings. Let's just do that. And then I don't think I want to do anything else with this iron at the moment. I'd rather save it for later. And then torches. I could. But I think I would prefer this over a diamond sword or a diamond pick. So until we find a few more pieces of diamond ore than just one, which might not even drop enough diamond to make anything with anyway, I'm gonna keep using this book as a weapon. Maybe switch over later. Okay. So we have that direction. But we did also have this pit over here. Now we have some water I can dump down into it. Hello. Oh. I do not want to kill you. You are a thing that I do not want to kill. Okay, and let's loop us around over here. Brilliant. Yep. If I could kill the trader, I could definitely hit it. I think I want to find out. Have a look at what you trade in a minute. Well, I mean, it's got the same skull. You ought to wear something less intimidating looking. Then maybe people wouldn't go, whoa, and punch him all the time. Just saying. I mean, he can wear what he wants. He's his own villager. But still. Alright, we have coal, we have more iron. Skeleton discrimination. I mean, fair. 4 sticks for 1 plank. 1 iron for 2 raw pork chops. 4 iron and 1 gold for 2 splash heel. 1 red sand and 1 book for 2 iron. I mean, seems like probably the only way I'm going to be able to get wood around here. So that's an okay trade. The last one might be an okay trade if we actually find any red sand. The second and third I don't think I really care for. But maybe that's just me. So what is actually in this direction? Iron sword, some arrows, a regular bow. You'll note how I keep standing on solid blocks while I'm breaking these spawners and anvils and things. Ah, that's how you get up onto this ledge. Another deliberately sketchy looking room ahead. Some random ores. I did not expect those to craft into something that colour. But there we go. There's a coal block. Okay. Thorns 5 attack speed armor toughness. Actually couples very good with the book that I'm using. This is a rather slow weapon, and the offhand speed makes it very much quicker. Also means that I won't keep accidentally firing the crossbow all the time. So that's good too. Actually I have ladders to deal with this. Hey buddy. Okay. Lapis. That is very slightly better. Another bookshelf. Okay, and this loops back around. I thought it would do. Excellent. More food. Did bring the shulker box. Excellent. Dump these, some of the arrows, the books. The anvil, the loot. Have the food in it. Hey, buddy. Okay. Blew up most of the ceiling. Not sure where the chain leggings came from. Well, I'll take them. Presumably a chest blew up. Silverfish thornsed itself to death. This is all very fine. This is all very, very fine. More food, more potion. I have a whole bunch of blocks now. Let's get some of these on the bar. Cut, chiseled, and regular all look very similar. That is a weirdly coloured blaze. I like it. Okay, couldn't break it. Had to run away. Back up a little. Okay. Okay, this definitely isn't a concrete powder, because it didn't transform when I placed the water next to it, so it's probably a gravel. I can do that. I was wondering if I could. And it appears in the bucket as being red. Is this floor dodgy? This floor is dodgy. It's definitely a very dodgy floor. And if the blaze lights bits of it on fire, they're all going to drop into the lava. So let's try to not do that. More iron. Blaze neutralized. More books, more bookshelves, more helmets. That is better, I think. Slightly. No armor, though. Okay. Fire aspect Bane 5. Stuff. Is that better than this? Attack speed for attack damage, max health, armor toughness. I think it's slightly better. It's a close one though. They're both very similar. Prod and breaking. Fire and spiders. Mending. Lapis. I don't think I'm ever going to require the gold. May be wrong, but I'm not sure what I'm going to use all the gold for. Guess I could trade some of it, but the red sand is the limiting factor, not the gold. Another anvil. I think we've got enough of those at this point. More iron. Hello up there. None of that. Okay. Huh. Alright. That looks extremely sketchy down there. I saw some red sand over here. No, thank you. Do not come again. Dump these, these. Take the red sand. I can't remember exactly what the trade was, but I know I want this. Hello. These blocks break into magma cubes. Cobble ladders. This looks like the way to the next area. Let's not go in that direction yet. This again looks very sketchy. Nothing above the doorway. Red wool. Okay. Huh. Seems safe. Anything back here? Just a little decorative corridor with a creeper spawner in it. Yeah, no shortcuts here. Okay. Did I get everything from this room? Definitely not. Excuse you. Come over here a little. Thank you. Hey. Backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. It's fine. That isn't fine. Ravengers, please. These are like the most annoying mobs ever. Rock! Rock! Why did you add these? You can't melee them. It just doesn't work. So they're basically just arrow sponges. Or I guess I can also kill them with fire. So much health! Come on! Thank you! Alright. Let's get rid of that. And that. Reclaim that. Yeah, the ghasts. They're always a little bit weird when they're not always on the same Y level as the player. Those ones did seem to be particularly blind for some reason. Look at the draw, really. Not too much to be done about that one. That's better. And this goes back to this room. Okay. So I think we did manage to get pretty much everything from in here, unless I'm very much mistaken. I don't believe we missed any corridors. We know where to go next. We got some good stuff. Let me just block that one up. It keeps doinking me for half a heart every time I run past. How's everybody else doing? I'm okay. I think I'm finally recovered from the week-long cough that never ended. It finally ended. Still not 100% cleared up. You can hear me coughing occasionally, but I think it's pretty much gone. Only a few days until Dreams releases for the PlayStation 4. You know, that game that What Media Molecule showed off for the PS4 tech demo. Yeah, the PS5 is now being teased and Dreams is finally releasing. I mean, I guess it has been out for about a year in early access, but still. Games these days. Taken so many years to release. Cough cough Starlight, cough cough. Cough cough, Titans Revolt. Cough cough. See, I have still got this cough. It reminded you of Little Big Planet. Considering it's made by the same people who made Little Big Planet. Yes. It probably did, and there's a very good reason for that. That. Books. I kinda want the 14 more for the coal than for the diamond, actually. Because we are running very low on the old torches front. Make another furnace. For the gold. Because I can't remember exactly what the red sand trade was, but it was red sand and gold. I know that much. More iron, more gold. We got some lapis. The ores chest is turning into an everything chest. Anvil. Stuff, things, and stuff, and things. Don't know what I'm really going to use all of this iron for. Might replace the leggings. I think the 5 armor is better than the 3 armor plus speed. Iron pick also seems sensible. Not sure what I'm going to do with the rest, though. Okay. Let's take a few of these. What was the trade up here again? There's actually 2 different trades I was thinking of. Red sand plus book for iron. I think we have enough iron, actually. A few planks. Trade for food, but I think we have enough of that. Trade for potions, but we have a brewing stand. I can make potions. Plus I already have a few of them. Use the potions. Okay. I think everything is looking in order. I do not have much coal. Can't exactly produce lighting. I don't think this is the kind of map where that's particularly important. Natural mob spawning is off. Everything is fairly well lit anyway. I can't even make regular torches, they're all redstone torches. So I don't think I care too much about the lack of torches. And we're just fine on everything else. So let's keep going. We have another 25 minutes. Let's have a look at the final area. Running, running, running. Yeah, there's this 4 iron as well. And, you know, all the coal blocks literally everywhere. Which direction do I need to go in? Not this direction, that's where. Oop. Yeah, probably gonna have to continue this next time. Unless we do the Fernal area very quickly. Which seems like probably not the greatest of ideas. That's fine. No rush. Not like we have any other jam maps, not yet anyway. Hopefully we do get more than 2. I mean, this isn't the worst performing jam that's ever been scrambled. But I would like more than 2. Multi-shot piercing, knockback. It's better than this. Not worth putting it in the offhand, though. Current offhand thing we have is better than this. Hello. You missed. Okay. Slow falling potion. Random creeper just fell past. Yeah, I see you coming down the stairs. Prot and breaking and prot. Oh, I didn't bring shulker box back with me again. I have to do a better job of remembering those in general. There exists. Congratulations. Okay, that is a lot of lava. There's a chest down there. How the heck are you supposed to get that? I mean, I'm not sure I'll have this map finished by tomorrow, depending on the size of this place. We can definitely do one day, yeah. That would be good. Yeah. All of these blocks drop magma cubes when you break them. That isn't good. Multi-shot piercing is really nice, though. This is a stupidly good bow. Can't even get multi-shot and piercing on the same weapon, usually. Bleh. That's my reaction to the appearance of that mob. Bleh. Again, this is all red sand. It could all fall. It's not the weekend for... You're doing working on a gem map now for... Well, that unleashed a whole bunch of stuff now, didn't it? But let's have spotted non-weekend gem map, apparently. This bow is stupidly good. It's a beautiful day outside. And the sun is a deadly laser. And the sun is a deadly laser. Hey, that's what I used to do, was, cheat in a third objective by emeralds. Smite 3 fire aspect 2, yes please. I did almost get booped out the world. I was hoping nobody would notice. But that is a thing which just happened. Smite. Actually not great against those. It's a hole I can get knocked through. That's a phantom. I am now just naming everything I am able to see. That was a spawner. These are stairs. I am holding a pick. Another mending book, some more golden apples, some more food, more potions I don't need and will probably never use. Okay, for some reason the Vindicator has decided to, well, Vindicator, Crossbowman, Cultist decided to fight the Blaze. Sunday, March the 1st. Got feather falling, fortune, that all looks pretty amazing. Not sure where the gas came from. The sand does not fall. Still not sure where the gas came from. Is the March 1st a Sunday? Now I need to actually look that up. March 1st is indeed a Sunday. I don't know why I thought that was worth looking up. Okay. Well, maybe we will be done with this area and today, because we seem to be going through it pretty quickly, and that seems like an objective-y thing up there. Oh yes, you did say the black hole is trapped. Hey look, the black hole is trapped. Well... This'll be fun. Hey buddy! How you doing? You're just gonna blow this entire castle into magma cubes and lag? You have fun with that. I probably should have snagged the wall before I started running away. And I could just run, rather than having to fight this thing. And hope it doesn't blow up the box. Here it comes. Well, I mean, this is fine. Yep. Just let me out. I've run out of arrows. This is not good. This is very, very bad. Wither roses are dropping here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, I can see that thing not losing any health. This entire place is covered in cubes now. You know, maybe the Wither will be so distracted with all the cubes. To the point where I can just leave. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. The Wither is out there wrecking the place up somewhere. Just so long as it isn't wrecking me. This is fine. No second one, thank you very much. We have the black wool. Let's leave while the Wither is distracted blowing up the entire world. Well, that was a thing. Get out of here. I know we have the entire other wing of the castle over there to explore as well, if we really wanted to. But we already have the wool, so I'm happy enough with that. Okay, yes, your health bar is still on the screen. You are definitely still present and correct, wrecking up the entire universe. I am well aware, friend Wither. Spiral staircase is annoying, as are all of them. Now we just do the victory walk back to base. Yeah. It's just gonna be one big loop around. I'm not gonna have too long at the end to talk, I don't think, so I may as well just begin giving my thoughts on it right now. Aesthetics is clearly a 9. As opposed to several of the other categories, I actually have a proper distinction between 9 and 10, where 10 has to make me go, wow, that structure is seriously impressive, and has taken my breath away. Any map which is entirely aesthetically sound and custom textures and whatever is fine. So it's definitely a 9. Just can't get out to a 10 because there is no super impressive mega structure, which is a thing which is extremely hard to pull off at the best of times, let alone in a jam, so that is that. I forget which order the other stuff goes in all the time. Mob var, I think it's perfectly fine. That's probably a 5. It's all thematically appropriate. We've got custom mobs, we've got mobs that spawn other mobs when you kill them. We've got blocks that spawn mobs when you break them. We've got a wither, we've got blazes with custom textures. Frankly, what more could you want when it comes to mob variation? Cannot think of a lot that would improve that further. So that is definitely a 5. Let me find this this lisp again. Where's the lisp? Where's the lisp gone? It's up here somewhere. Scrolling, we be strolling. Scrolling. Here it is. Yeah, Studix is gonna be a 9, definitely. Mobvar is gonna be a 5, definitely. Loot variation. Let me check a couple of these chests, which I never actually got to. Here's your enchanting table. Okay. Here's a bucket. Yeah, this is a pretty impressive structure, really, isn't it? Not quite pretty enough for a... wow, look at that thing. It's still very nice. A whole bunch of area out here that's unused as well. Adds a little something when you're looking out from this direction. Cool little detail to put over there. Loot var I think is fine as well. We've got lots of choices on the armor. You've got some books that are relatively useful. There's an enchanting setup that you could use if you wanted to. The ores are good. Wavering between a 4 and a 5 on this, and I think I'll probably just give it a 5, because that's fine. Area balance, well, I didn't die at all. I'd say the entire map is fairly on the easy side. I don't think I really ever got down below half health at any point at all. Did they increase in difficulty? I think so. That all seems fine. So, balance. Be a tad too easy for my taste, but it's fine. It's probably either a 4 or 5. I'll probably go with a 5, but I'll think about that a little more. Fairness. The surprise wither at the end is, a thing which exists. That could have potentially blown up the wall box. It didn't, but I could have got unlucky. It did whack the side of the thing and kind of blast half it open. The explosion when it spawned as well, I think, did that. That could have lost me the map just out of sheer unfortunateness right there if something went wrong. The good strat, of course, would have just been to grab the wall straight away and then run away without running away and then trying to engage the thing and then running in. Totem of Undying right out the way out here, really? How are you even supposed to get to that? Same thing with this. Diamond door. Yeah, there's a couple of chests in weird places that aren't really worth it, IMO. In my opinion. Bucket down there when you have a bunch of iron in the map anyway. These couple of chests, they don't really seem worth it. The surprise wither at the end is meh. Everything else is perfectly fine. So that's probably 4 as well. Area mechanics, there definitely is one. The entire map has the whole light mechanic. That works. It is definitely interesting, and it's definitely something I haven't seen before. The wither at the end is not an entirely new thing. I've seen surprise end bosses before. Monumenta actually has one. Hey, my voice is kind of echoey in this water bottle. Yeah, one of Monumenta's dungeons, I think it's one of Monumenta's dungeons, actually pulls the exact same wither at the end of the area trick, so that is not a new thing, but it is still a definitely rare and unusual and interesting thing. That's probably a 5 as well, really. Well-made / balanced area mechanics. I don't see any problems with the light mechanic. It seemed to work well. I could definitely tell how it behaved. It behaved properly. I didn't see any problems with it. The wither at the end, again, is a thing which I'm more about because of its proximity to the wool. And the whole crumbling things into these doesn't really work and de-aggroes the wither off the player, because, hey look, it's still focused on killing all of these magma cubes rather than me, which actually worked in my favour at the end. That's fine. I think the light mechanic could also maybe have been used slightly better. There's a bunch of cave areas. This doesn't really get used that much. It was used over here. But maybe if there was an area with a bunch of little buildings to hide in. Like this, but if there are actually ceilings on them and you had to traverse through this area with ceilings. So you'll hide in the house, regen a bit of health, sprint over to the next house. Hide under the ceiling, regen a bit of health. I could maybe have used the light mechanic in that way as well. Don't know if that would have been... if that would have worked, if that would have just been tedious, but that is an idea. A daylight cycle. Yeah, that could have been a good idea as well, but yeah, I can see how that would be annoying. And make the player just wait out for day all the time, or night, or whichever way round doesn't kill you. I think people might just wait if that was the case. So that's probably a 4, just with the wither being too close to the wall box, and I can think of a couple of ideas that would make the light maybe work better, but I'm also being nitpicky on that. And originality, I mean, it's got a custom texture pack, all the mechanics are very original. The wither at the end isn't something brand new, but it's fairly original. Thematically, it's quite original. Like this, what theme even would you call this? This definitely isn't like fire area, ice area, water area, sky floating islands area, prison area, HAL themed area. It isn't one of the usual area things. Same with this, really. It's kind of a water area, but not really, and the colour scheme is different enough from the regular blues and prismarines and light blue concrete powders and that kind of stuff. It's kind of a catacomb, but also not really. There's no tombs, there's no graves in here. I wouldn't call it the graveyard area. And then up here we just have a little bit more standard fare, large castle area. But the block palette is very all different and unique and interesting. And again, the mechanics are very original. We've got some items here with more modifiers on than enchantments. We've got some of the old silverfish blocks that work the way they used to. We've got blocks that break into magma cubes. Oh, there's another enchanting table over here. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a bow with multi-shot and piercing on it. Surprisingly. So yeah, originality is going to be up there as well. I think, and I would say this even if there was more than 2 maps that currently exist in this jam, this one has a very, very real chance of winning. It's definitely better than the previous map. No offense, previous map, Cooley. It's still a good map. This one is definitely going to be scoring higher than that one. I think this is definitely the bar to beat now, at least. This is definitely going to be up there. Well, yeah, that is time. And a little bit over just talking about things and trying to map in my head scoring. But yeah, this is a very, very, very good map. And I had very much fun. I do like this kind of map in jams in general, like this one and the very dark one that Adrian Suzo made for a previous jam, and they also made the Elytra one, which was stupidly hard, but also very innovative. This kind of jam map where you have a distinct theme, and I don't know why it suddenly turned to day, that was weird. Huh. Well, you just have like a very solid theme, and you go with that. I try and do kind of similar things when I make jam maps as well. You just pick a theme and go with that. And that tends to work quite well if you have an interesting mechanic, which this map definitely does. I mean, Render was talking about maybe making a map, but who knows whether he will or not. And I'm tempted, if he does, to deliberately mark him down slightly on purpose, because it's render. And I was tempted to do that from the beginning. Because he seems like the likely person to win if he does make anything, whenever he makes anything. Yeah, this is a very, very, very good map. Especially for 72 hours for a jam, this is really, really good. Anyway, I shall stop rambling. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed playing. We are currently out of jam maps, so tomorrow will be something else, possibly the race for wool. But until then, I shall see you soon.